It's time for the moment you've been waiting for. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Tsh. Da 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 da. Di da di da di da 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 da. Di da di da di da. Di da di di da di da di da di da di da.
I still need to get that updated. Hello everybody, thank you very much for popping by. It's Thursday, it's past 8 PM, so you know what that means. It's time for another live quest, and tonight's quest is going to be so interesting as the game is controlled with my eyes. So every time I blink during the game that we're playing tonight, and I mean blink in real life, the level in the game will change. So you have to really try not to blink for as long as you can, so you can essentially enjoy every second that you're getting of the game. So yeah, it's going to be a bit interesting. I've seen a lot of people play it online. I haven't obviously watched full playthroughs, but I've seen a lot of people play it and say it's absolutely brilliant. So yeah, so it's going to be really fun. But hello Emily, thank you very much for popping by. I've been so looking forward to checking this out, and I was really looking forward to checking it out last week, but unfortunately we did have to cancel last week's stream. I do apologize once again for that, but thank you so much to everyone for your as always understanding of my situations when I have to cancel streams and things like that. So thank you so much guys for that. It's really appreciated. Last week was just absolutely crazy in the 9 to 5 world, and it was just, yeah, I got to Thursday, I didn't have anything planned. Because normally what I try and do through the week is get like tweets ready for like today, get all sorts of other bits of social media ready to advertise the stream and things like that. Like on the Wednesday night, I like to post a little video about it. So yeah, it was, it got to a point where I was just like, I've got nothing planned. I knew there was a bit more planning with this because obviously the whole blink mechanic in the game. So I was like, maybe I should put this to one side for now, because like I said, I'm really looking forward to checking this out, and I didn't want to do a stream playing a game I'm looking forward to playing and then it be, yeah, it's like I'm not putting my all into it. So yeah, so thank you again guys for your understanding. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, another thing which might have been a factor was the fact that nearly 2 Saturdays ago it was my daughter's 5th birthday, which was an absolute whirlwind of a day. I ended up being the entertainment for the party. The kids absolutely, I like to think the kids loved it. For my chats with the kids who were there, they all said they had a great time, which I'm really happy about. But yeah, I got like a little speaker, a microphone, played mute. I was the DJ, I was the kids' entertainment, and yeah, we had a load of fun. We played some games, we got a bouncy castle for them, and we just had a really fun afternoon, if I'm honest. And yeah, I had a couple of parents come up to me afterwards saying, "Oh, can I book you for my kids' party?" And I did just that. I kind of laughed them off because I don't really want to be doing kids' birthday parties every single weekend. But it was fun, and if my daughter wants the same again next year, I'm more than happy to do it again. But yeah, believe it or not, the biggest hit of the party wasn't the music, wasn't the bouncy castle, it was the bubble machine that we bought. Because I had kids come up to me halfway through the party after I'd done the bubble machine, and they'd be like, "Oh, can we have the bubble machine on again?" And the first time we put it on was when the bouncy castle had a moment where obviously you have like a cloth pipe that kind of attaches to the bouncy castle, and then obviously that's what provides it with the air. And yeah, that just came off. It wasn't like quite clipped on. So at one moment, the bouncy castle was just falling onto kids. It was like, what is going on? So yeah, so while we were fixing that, Jem just said, right, chuck the bubble machine on. That'll keep the kids entertained while you're doing that. So we put that on. They all went, hey, bubble machine. So yeah, and And then after that, it was, can we have the bubble machine on again? A couple of times, so I had to do it a couple of times. I did intend to do it a couple of times to the party, but as you guys will probably understand if you've ever run parties yourself, when you're doing a party, yeah, it's pretty crazy. So you do forget to do things quite quickly. But yeah, it was a really fun day. I'm so happy my daughter enjoyed it, and yeah, it was just really fun. So yeah, and like I said, I had a great day, but I was knackered the next day, and that could have been the start of the week that was last week. So yeah, so there we go. Just a little bit of hot dogging and grandstanding, of course, before we get underway. So there we go, it popped up at last. We have a new video on the YouTube channel. It came out on Tuesday. To anyone who has watched it so far, thank you so much for watching it. Really appreciate it. If you haven't had the chance to check it out yet, the link should have just appeared in the chat. I believe it should appear. If it hasn't, it will appear shortly. But yeah, it's essentially games that I'm really looking forward to this year. I think there's about 5 games for you guys to check out. And yeah, there's some really good titles in there. So yeah, if you haven't had a chance to check out the video yet, please go and check it out. It's a it's a nice short chunk at 5 games which are not out yet, but I'm very excited to be playing at some point this year, and probably most of them are going to get streamed. So yeah, so it's a way to kind of get a heads up on what's coming up on A Small Quest. Fun fact for you, you can tell I'm out of practice because I did a video for Instagram, which I recorded just before we went live here, and I did a version like, oh, that's great, yeah, blah blah blah. Started getting it ready for Instagram, watching it back, not thinking anything of it, and then just as I was about to press send, I thought, let me just watch this again. So I watched it again, and I came out with the line of, it's Thursday, it's past 8 PM. You know what that means? It's time for another edition of Retro Zone Live. We're nearly 3 months into doing A Small Quest, and I'm still calling it Retro Zone Live. No idea. But you can tell I'm out of practice. but yeah, I hope everyone's having a great week so far. Again, thank you so much, guys, for popping along tonight. Really do appreciate it. If you're hanging out and you've just got me on in the background, that's absolutely fine. If you want to join in the chat, you are very, very welcome to. But yes, sorry, I'm just going to have a quick drink. That's something I can tell you guys about as well. So I've started doing running again, because I used to do running quite a lot. If you guys, yeah, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in like when we did the streams in like 2020, I used to do running very frequently. It was my way of kind of getting through lockdown, essentially, because it'd give me a chance. It basically give me the excuse to go outside. Basically, that's why I did it. And yeah, I obviously everything with Jemmy started in 2021, so I obviously stopped running because obviously I wanted to focus on that. Then I tried to start running again in 2022. That didn't work out because I think I got ill not long after I started running again, and then yeah, I just never carried it on. So now I'm like, I need to do it again, because I love going running. It's such a fun thing to do for me, because it gives me a chance to just get out the house, put some music on, put a podcast on, something, and just let my mind kind of process the day, or process what's happened, or things have happened recently. Let my mind just kind of process all that. And then, yeah, when I come back, I feel better about it all. If I've had a rough day at work, it's a perfect thing to do for me, if I'm honest. And I think last week was kind of like the catalyst that kind of started it all, because I was like, fully stressed out because of work and all stuff like that, and I was like, I need something. I just went, right, I'm gonna go for a run, and then it's just continued from there, really. So yeah, so I signed up for a 10k today. Got chatting to my brother, who's been doing running since 2020, and he hasn't stopped, and he said, well, why don't you sign up for a run, because that will keep you motivated. I said, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I suppose that will keep me motivated. And then yeah, I had a look. There was a 10k. 10K is about 6 mile. I'm doing about 4 or 5 at the moment, so it's only like a mile more, so it should be all right. But yeah, I've never done like a proper run like that before, so it's going to be interesting. I did have one planned when I was really into running, but then I think, was it? Yeah, that was it. We had to cancel because I was in Amsterdam, so that's why that got cancelled. But yeah, so in about 2 or 3 weeks' time, I'll be doing my first like race, which is going to be really exciting and really scary at the same time. But yeah, it's going to be fun. My brother's going to be with me. It's just going to be a good laugh. And he always tells me you always feel absolutely amazing after doing like a race or a run like that, because you have all the kind of like adrenaline around you because everyone's excited about it and things like that. And there's a lot of like atmosphere and hype and things like that they do before the run and that. So yeah, so I'm really looking forward to it. I've always been told that runs are like proper big runs like that are always really fun because it's just like it's kind of like a big group of mates going out for a run together sort of thing. So it should be fun. Another thing, I keep remembering stuff I can tell you guys about. So let me just grab this. Hopefully you guys didn't see that when I grabbed it. I hope not. Let me just see if it... Yeah, you probably didn't see it. That's good. So you guys may remember, a good while ago actually, that I showed you guys some of my Simpsons figure collection. So it's the 1990 Mattel Simpsons line. It's a line of figures I have so much nostalgia for. And yeah, for years I've wanted to get them like in pristine condition. And I've started that. I've got Maggie, I've got Bart, I've got Marge, and I've got Nelson, and they're all in pretty good condition. For ages, I had never seen, and because obviously a part of the set, you could get the Simpsons sofa and the TV. And for ages, I've been looking on eBay and places like that, and I had never seen a set in the box ever. I had never seen one. I was like, right, okay. And then I found one. Yes, the box isn't great. It's a bit more tatty than I would have liked, if I'm honest. Because, yeah, I would have preferred it to have been a bit more, a bit better condition. Like the little hanger here, I was hoping that would be in better condition. And like on the back, it's a little bit tatty by here and things like that. So, but for now, as a placeholder, this is perfect because this part was open, but I've actually glued it back shut. But yeah, this has apparently never been used. It's been opened, but it's never ever been used. And obviously if you were to look inside, which we can't do now, obviously, if you were to look inside, you'd see everything in there, still in their like little plastic packages and that. So yeah, this is great as a placeholder for now, because like I said, I hadn't seen one of these pop up on eBay in box and everything. But I have seen them since I've got this, which is very annoying. But yeah, it is one of those. Like I said, this is what happens when you're collecting stuff. You see something like this, you think, I've never seen that before. And and to be fair, it was a really good price as well. So I just kind of grabbed it. And yeah, and it's one of those. I'll probably look to replace it if I find one that's better condition. But for the price I got and the fact that I'd never seen one of these on eBay, I'm really happy to get this. So yeah, so I just thought I'd share that with you in case you were curious about the Simpsons collection, if it was still going. Right, I think that's enough hotdogging and grandstanding now, because obviously I probably bored you guys to tears, and I know why you guys are all here. You're here for the game. So let's get to it. Let's do it to it. Let's play some Before Your Eyes. Right, so here we go. Let's get recording started. Let me see if it's actually doing it. Bear with me. Yes, it is. Yeah, I'm still doing the whole trying to record games that we're playing on stream, because obviously it's handy for making videos in the future, which you'll see the results of one in about 2 weeks' time. So yeah. So this game is called Before Your Eyes. It was released in 2021, And yeah, like I said, the big gimmick of the game is that you control some of the game with your eyes, which is going to be really, really interesting to try. So, so yeah, I'm looking forward to this. You'll get a little peek of behind the scenes stuff in a minute because I've got to configure the webcam for the game. Because basically what I've done, I did want to just use the camera that you guys see me on. That's what I really wanted to use. But I tried it off stream and it didn't quite pick up the blinks. Like, the camera's got to be quite reasonably close because obviously it's got to track your eyes, so to speak. But yeah, so what I've got is I've got a little webcam set up just below the monitor that the game's on. So then it can, obviously then, so it can track my eyes. So you'll see a little bit of what's behind me a bit more in a moment when we set up the webcam. But has anyone heard of this game before? Before, obviously, I said that we're going to be playing it. Has anyone heard of it? Because I can't remember. I think I just kind of stumbled upon it. Do you know those kind of videos you see on YouTube where it's like top 5 games you've never heard of, or top 5 indie games you should check out kind of thing? It was on one of those. I was like, that. The fact they said, oh yeah, you control it with your eyes. I was like, that is fascinating. I have to try that. I get the feeling it's on. Is it on Netflix? Because if you have Netflix on like your iPad or your iPhone, you can play games obviously from it as part of your subscription. So I want to see if Before Your Eyes is on there. So I get the yes, it is. I was right. It is. Yeah. So if you've got the Netflix app on your iPad or your iPhone or phone or what have you, you can play this as part of your Netflix subscription. I don't know. I'm assuming it'll still use the blink mechanics. I assume it still will, but we'll see. But yeah. So let's set up the camera. Emily's not heard of it, and neither does my dad. That's fine. But yeah, we can discover it together. Because like I said, I've seen it quite a few times. There we go. There's my camera. So yeah, so you can kind of see a little bit of what's behind me. I would have set it up beforehand, but I thought I'll show you guys the setup so you can clearly see that it is using my eyes to control the scene changes. So so we'll go to the next. No, we're not wearing glasses. Make sure your face is evenly lit and your eyes are visible. Well, yeah, it will be because obviously I've got lots of lights on me. So that's it. I suppose that's where it's going to really help me because I've got lots of lights on. So let's see. So position your head. Yep, it's got me. So let's calibrate. So if you look, when I blink, see the dot on the screen? It fills in when I blink. So let's try it again. There we go. So yes, I assume the iPad version and the iPhone version or whatever, Android or whatever, I assume that version will be very similar and you'll have to set up your eyes. But yeah, it's such an interesting idea. So so let's see what this game is like. And as always, if the game isn't loud enough, let me know, because I understand there's quite a bit of dialogue. But it's a case of, let me get my blinks in as much as I can now. This is a game about blinking. See, every time you blink, the game will notice. See how this works? So if I try and hold this, try blinking on the white symbol. So if I hold my blink as long as I can, nope. There we go. I'll try and hold it for as long as I can. Oh, I'm going to really struggle. I can't not blink for ages. See how long I can... Oh, I can't. Oh, this is going to be so... When you see a metronome and blink, you'll jump forward. Keep blinking. What is around us? Oh, there's a boat. I want to get to the boat. Yeah, so every time I'm starting to blink as well.
Well, hello there, stranger. Ooh, you're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you?
Just gonna turn it up for me.
I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way.
So is this loud enough for everyone?
What you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense. So, if you understand what I'm saying,
Bear with me.
blink over my hand here.
I'll blink over your hand in a sec,
You remember
mate.
blinking, don't you? That thing you did 30,000 times a day.
Right.
Would you do it already? My arm's getting tired.
Sorry. Right. Is this loud enough now for you, Emily?
Well, look at that. You're a blinking genius.
Hello, Shop Cards. How you doing? Thank you very much for popping by. We've just started the game, so...
Down there,
oh.
lost in the waves. I didn't choose any of them. I chose you.
Yeah, we've
See,
literally just started the game, Shop Cards, so
sometimes
you've
get a
not
sort of
missed anything.
A hunch, or what's a better word? Notion? A better word than that. Ah.
Oh, there's a soul there.
A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up. Now you see that tower out there?
Oh, that's
Big,
an
scary one.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's pretty
That's where
ominous,
I'm
mate.
taking you to see the gatekeeper.
Oh,
To
okay.
be judged. I'm gonna present your case. Tell her the whole story of your entire life, from proud to stern.
Don't worry,
She's
Emily. My
impressed.
hearing's
I get
terrible
the
these
Bitcoin,
days.
And you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city.
I just hope it's not the gatekeeper from Atmosphere. I am the gatekeeper.
Seagull for dinner again, and you. Well, we don't have to worry about that because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Classic
Okay.
storyteller, believe you me. Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts.
It's the seagulls from Finding Nemo.
Watchers. I got some words for you.
He told them.
Sorry you had to hear that.
I like this guy already. That is an ominous
So
tower.
sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And
Right.
that's where you come in.
Okay.
Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great.
Right, so if you guys haven't guessed yet,
So-
we're dead.
Just think back to the very beginning. The first thing that you can remember.
Right, let's get my eyes
I'm
ready.
gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, all right? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, could be 5 years.
There we
That's just how
go.
this thing works.
Oh, this could be hot. This could be.
Alrighty then.
There's gonna be some tragedy in
Nobody's
this.
ready
I
for
can
this.
already tell.
Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. But don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it.
Nope.
The thing to remember about blinking is, well, it's only a matter of time.
No, I don't want to blink. I want to look
I'm
around some more.
Touched you enjoy my company. I really am. But I'll have to ask you to have some respect for the process here.
I'm trying. No, no. I couldn't do it.
Try to enjoy it this time.
I'm trying. Okay. Ooh,
Look at
pretty.
that sun.
As soon as we see that metronome.
Day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that?
Uh-oh.
You
Metronome.
must really like it out here, huh?
I want to hear more.
Well, I get that. I like it too.
I'm assuming we're like a baby at this point. Yeah. Oh, I can already feel my eyes are struggling. Okay, it looks like... Yep. Oh, there we go. Ooh, we're on the beach. Must be our mum or something. Can't you cheat and put your hat? You could. But I want to do this properly.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
Yay! I like seashells. Oh, where's she gone?
You see that big spiky plant over there? That's called an agave. 11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall, amazing tree, covered in flowers. We'll have to keep our eyes on that one.
This is one of those games where you need to wear headphones. Yeah, so basic... Oh, I blinked.
It slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess.
This is your chance to get your blinks in. Oh, no!
Where's the first
No!
page of my piece?
No! No, 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 no! Ah! Ah!
Hey, go ahead, kid.
But yeah...
Look at that. There's your little hand.
Oh, look at that
We
camera.
have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea.
But yeah, essentially, Emily, we are dead, but we're going back and reliving our memories of our life.
The zoom on this thing is fantastic. Who's that beep?
Don't want to... Ah! This is difficult. Okay, we got blocks. Can we play with it?
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you?
No, yes, I do.
Give it time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough.
Ah! It's so difficult not to blink. Especially you got like 5 or 6 bright lights on you.
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
What do I like about it? I like the music.
That's very specific.
Ooh, I blinked at just the right time. I blinked just
also
before
like
the
the person
metronome
playing
appeared.
it.
Yeah, I worried that might have something to do with it.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see if I can see any more. Just about to see that. Okay, let's move on. There's not a lot happening now. It's just Dad brushing his teeth.
Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
Food!
Oh. Probably solving the problems of the universe.
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
Oh, I want to hear this
Like, all right,
conversation.
I mean, we're both pretty smart.
Yeah, but that doesn't
Ah!
necessarily.
I didn't realize you could look around and control that ship. That's cool.
You're right.
Nice. It's good as well because it tries to take your mind off not
You know-
blinking.
Doesn't really matter, I guess. Whether he's smart or not.
I want to hear what my mum and dad are saying.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
No!
of course.
No!
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right.
Yay, we drew a boat.
No, I'm sorry. I guess. I
Oh, we thought it was a boat.
Okay, I understand.
Now I know how Winry feels when she draws me a picture. Like, look, Dad, I drew you. That's great, babe. Although saying that, the Winry is getting good at drawing people.
Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
No, I'm not going to
If
throw
you keep
it.
working at it, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what's in your head. You'll be a real artist. Unlike your poor mom.
I didn't blink.
See?
Hmm.
That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first.
This is going to have all the feels, isn't it? You can just feel it in your bones, can't you? I want to look.
I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said anything, though. He was what you might call the strong, silent type.
I can blink, so the metronome's gone. Oh no, I want to look
Hey,
more in
Danny.
the book.
Are you ready to see something really special?
Yeah.
I just don't want him to get attached. Richard,
What?
that's the cutest thing I've ever
It's a
seen.
cat.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We can't keep him, can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. We'll find someone to take him. But, while he's here, I say we call him Ernie. Little Ernie. Fits him, doesn't it?
Oh, he's so cute.
He's so sweet.
Yeah, we got to keep the cat.
I think someone likes his new cat.
Richard,
What?
his cat?
What? Yeah, I just mean, for now. Of course we're not going to keep him.
Right. I believe that. I know where this is going.
For now.
Ah. Oh, the cat's still there.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember? There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. That one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels. Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
It's interesting how... didn't want to blink. I was about to say, it's interesting how the
She was in
mum
grad
has, like,
school studying
the bars of
composition.
the window over her. It's like as if she's trapped.
Pray to God I can somehow keep up.
Richard Brim, I'm cheaper than hiring movers, trust me.
I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I very quickly lost. God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful. Where would you want to go if you could only go to one?
I always say Greece.
Well, just remember to put on sunscreen. Man, I gave you some unfortunate genes, didn't I? Luckily, Mom gave you some good ones. So, yeah, let's hope they balance each other out.
Come on, let's let it go. I'm glad it's not like they keep the scenes going for as long as possible, so you have to miss things. Oh. Where's Mum? Or are we just deciding to have a go of her piano?
That's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that? Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious piano lessons.
Sure, but you know anyone who might be a good teacher for him?
What? I mean, in the city, sure. Not out here, I don't.
I mean, I know someone who might be up to the task. She's very gifted.
Richard, no one in this town knows anything. Maybe I'll just have to do it myself.
Good idea. I think that settles it.
But who's this mysterious woman you're talking about?
It's
I hope you're not in
you.
love with her.
You know, I really was for a while, but then she revealed herself to be much stupider than I thought.
Richard, what are you talking about?
Whoa, 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 whoa. What was going on then? I didn't want to blink then. What was going on then?
Oh, God, I have my interview in 5 minutes, and I completely forgot to feed him.
Oh, we could draw a cat.
Worry, I already did.
Oh, thank God. For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Focused on the interview, honey. I got this.
I wonder what our interview is. Oh, can we... I wanted to see what it was. Ah! You really don't realize you're going to blink until you blink.
It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning?
Uh-oh.
Fine.
Not as good as my cat drawing. You do draw pretty good cats. They're all from the same angle, but they're pretty good.
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Why not?
Ooh, my cat drawing's better. Ah!
This is called
Ooh.
a metronome.
I wonder
We
if
use
that's
it to measure
why.
time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit.
I wonder if that's why you get a metronome on screen.
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose, if you made a work of genius. I haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you believe that? I wonder if he'll even recognize me.
Strained relationship there. If I hadn't seen one. Right, let's meet Grandpa then, shall we? Phone's ringing. Hey, the phone's ringing. I can't get to it. Or am I? Wait, what? What? Why has it disappeared?
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay? Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
I'm trying, Mum. Don't shout at me. I'm trying my best. All I want to do is my best.
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
I wonder if she's become like a teacher or something. I wonder if Mum's become a teacher. I wonder if that's why she's got like the computer and all the folders and that.
Ernie! Buddy!
Ernie!
Ernie!
Ernie, we need you!
Uh-oh, the cat's missing.
God, Elle, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses would be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
No, I said I'm really worried. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty!
God, honey, I'm worried too.
I know, sweetie.
Where's the cat?
So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But
Ah!
Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that?
Ernie's not a boy.
Uh-huh.
Ernie is not a boy.
That was based on.
Equal distance.
Oh, there's all my handprints for my birthdays.
distance.
Oh, they put them on the
But if it's
fridge.
further away or something, then it's one or the other.
I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I
Babies!
don't know. I didn't think
Baby
about
cats, everyone!
It just happened.
You just
Can you pet the cat?
He keeps
Doesn't
coloring
look
the
like he
grass
can.
Blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red. Are you able to pick up a new book?
Yes. The Manila Galleon was of particular interest.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah. Got those two.
Oh, my room's changing.
No. Can't put a price on learning.
I mean, they did. And it's exclusively big.
How'd you beat the game? You basically just play through it. There's no kind of like beating it. You just basically experience it. It's one of those games that's more like an experience rather than like an actual game, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that's it, Emily. Oh, I don't want to blink.
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex. But just take it one day at a time. Trust me.
Okay, I played it. Ooh, it's Halloween. I like Halloween.
You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand.
Ah, these lights, man.
The quiz said find the zero, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
What's wrong with that?
I mean, everything is wrong with that.
Oh, the house has changed. Am I? I was about to say my pictures are in frames now.
I want that box full by the time I come in there.
Oh, we're giving away my toys.
Get rid of it.
Congratulations, B. First of many, I'd assume.
Oh, we're growing up now. I want to look around my room some more. Okay, let's move on.
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Oh, hi up. There's a girl moving next door. Do you think that's going to be a love interest?
I'll have your head.
Yeah, do you think that's going to be a love interest? I think so.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Camera Boy. I'm talking to you.
Well, yeah, I do want to come over. Yeah, do you think this is going to be our love interest?
Why are you always out here taking photos?
I like...
You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool,
It's
you should
because your
take a photo
character's
of
name
this.
is Jeffrey Dahmer.
Chloe!
Oh, shoot. I think I gotta go. But, try to take a photo of me running into my house.
Ah, I didn't want to blink. Have you played this before, Shopcart?
About to play for
I have to ask.
Wow, Elle, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
Well, no one really knows.
No, I mean, what's his field?
It's maritime archaeology.
Very cool.
But no one really knows what it means.
Unknown legend.
It's kind of one of those professions that stops a dinner party short.
Okay, more wine?
I can focus. I want to listen to these conversations.
Nah, what a show.
No, but I might play one day. You should. It's up there. It's a really, really interesting experience.
My name is Mr. Isaac.
Like I said at the top of the stream, you can play this as part of like a Netflix subscription. So, oh, someone's me. Oh, it's our
Look on
neighbor.
my desk. I wrote you something.
Oh, we're in the same class. What a coincidence! Please keep in mind that while we're at school, we don't know each other. Don't talk to me ever. Love,
I
Chloe.
want each of you to write it down. Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space.
Those who cannot remember the past
Now,
are condemned
on
to
the next
repeat it.
slide.
Mm.
Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking note.
So those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is. Though I prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time.
Think Chloe has a crush, maybe.
I'm no talking rule, but I asked you to, so I guess I'll have to let you live.
And now, on to what you've all been waiting for. Grades. Assessments, 60%. Those are tests and quizzes. Class work, 20%. That's work we do while at class. Participation, 20%. I will give you a moment to write this all down.
I've written it down, sir. Right, let's move on.
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself.
Ah, it's a games console.
Though, I will admit that. Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
A new contestant has approached. I wonder if this is a real game that the developers are working on. Well, it's basically Pokemon, isn't it? At long last, your favourite consters are ready for battle for the playscape. Join Marcy and her 4 sad brothers as they search for their lost mother, the legendary Queen Conch. Entrap gooey monsters with Dr. Ebb's patented seashells and coerce them into spectacular battles. And when all else fails, just use your conscience. Oh, that's... Mwah! Chef's kiss.
Next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
We sit together in history class. I don't
Oh,
know anything
Chloe's
about
here.
me.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing his game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you? That's a very interesting detail.
yeah, it's
Okay, shut up,
Pokemon.
shut up.
It's
I really want
Pokemon.
this one. Maybe I'll use Tickle Stick. Whoa, that's a pretty good drawing. You should draw pictures of more different stuff. Not me, though. I'll actually kill you if you try to draw me. And you saw what I'm capable of in your backyard.
Yeah, we're gonna draw anyway.
Benny, why did you draw me? You're not good enough. I look so ugly. Ugh.
Anything else to say? I want to see more of the game. I want that game to be real. Ah, I blinked.
It's called a magnet school.
Oh, we're in the car.
It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some
How can you?
incredible
She's got
places
ears like Spock.
if you're really, really good at something.
Since its founding in 1894 by Colwyn Garrett Burton, our preparatory has a single mission to offer gifted children and adolescents the opportunity to realize their highest potential as leaders of the next generation of performing musicians. Oh, I think I blinked there and it didn't pick it up. Ha! Our comprehensive curriculum includes private instruction with top faculty, studio classes, and chamber music, music theory, and history, as well as enrichment studies in career development and personal presentation skills. A preparatory provides pre-college training essential for truly exceptional young performers like you who want to dedicate themselves to music with an eye on becoming professional. We will help you reach your full artistic potential. So if you think you might have what it takes, come schedule an audition with us. Your bright future is waiting. So I get the feeling it's going to be...
So what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Sorry, he gets
Oh,
very
that
shy.
dog.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of. So, I understand you were a musician yourself. Where did you study?
Oh, Berkeley. But I was...
Ah! I want to hear more.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it. Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I
Why
had
do I
the
worry
option
this
of
isn't
going
going to
school
go
like
well?
that
This
when I
isn't
was
going to go well.
I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that.
No, we're not going to crumple it. No, we're going to try. We're going to try. Make our mum happy.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
Maybe I should have answered that a lot quicker.
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
I'm going to answer it.
What are you doing? I explicitly asked you not to pick up the phone.
Well, I want to talk to my friend.
Oh, what do you know about anything that's going on right now?
Okay, you know, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't raise your voice like that.
Well, then don't stick your nose into things that you're completely checked out of.
Okay.
Did I just cause a fight with your parents? I'm sorry, dude, but you should also cherish these moments. My mom and dad used to fight, and I would always hate it, but now I actually miss it a lot. Anyway, so basically across the board, crustacean types perform well against mollusk types. So we gotta be leaning on lobster a lot more in these reef battles. Then, once we get to
I love the fact she just called me to give me Pokemon tips. That's exactly what I need to annoy me mum.
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and she's got, and yes, that's a she, The
Mr.
head
Kid.
of a crocodile,
Over here.
fur of a lion,
Yes.
see,
Look
and the
at
body of a hippopotamus. Though I would not say that.
You
to
weird
her
neighbor
face.
kid.
Now, as you can see,
Tonight after my
she
dad
is
goes to
ready
sleep, I'm going to sneak out
devour
my house and
any
go
of the
sleep on the
deceased who do
beach.
not
If you
pass
want to get
guilt
invited, draw me a picture of Mr. Isaac feeling
or try to
constipated.
commune with your weekly quizzes.
Oh.
So I am not quite sure why I don't hear more frantic scribbling right now.
Ew. Why is he so scared looking? Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up my...
Slightly worried about having him change schools.
One day until audition.
To make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, well, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children.
Mum and Dad are fighting. Hey Tony, how you doing, mate? Thanks for stopping by. We're playing a game tonight called Before Your Eyes.
But I don't think you actually really
Oh.
understand what that is.
Basically, this game is controlled with my eyes. So, like you just saw, every time I blink, the game changes scene. So it's quite difficult in the sense of you don't want to blink so much, especially if you've got all these lights on you, because it just wants you to
Lights
blink.
out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
Yeah, she's basically like being like a dad with me.
Tell your son to turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
There you go. God, Mom. Well, you use the mouse to move the to move around. Nah, I'm gonna sneak out. Yeah, you use the mouse to look around, but basically just when you blink, the scene will change.
Baby, I apologize. Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T-minus now, okay? Chloe, out.
Let's go meet her in the... Oh, we're on the beach.
You know, I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about.
Oh, eye up.
Or to get off my chest. Okay. I don't think Consters is actually a really good game.
Ah, no!
Probably
Ah!
out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay. You still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious a little, okay?
I didn't want to blink because I wanted to
Close your eyes.
hear what she had to say about the conch game.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
Okay. Oh god.
Oh, okay. I think that's enough.
Uh-oh.
So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice? Yes?
Uh-oh.
As
Mum's
you
not gonna
know,
be happy.
Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay?
Yeah, Mum's not gonna be happy about this.
Maybe I pushed you too hard. Maybe I turned into my own father. I don't know.
Oh, was it
Have to
Tony?
find
Well, happy
something to
birthday
focus
to you
on.
for your birthday. I hope you
World is
had
very
a
kind to
great
people
day,
who
mate.
aren't really good at something.
Hope you had a nice birthday. Hope you had some nice stuff planned. I didn't want to blink.
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny.
Uh,
It's such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer?
What's wrong with me? I want to know what's wrong. The fact that they had to do some clerical things makes me think there's more to this, Demetria.
Time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
So 52, 8 years from 60, sometimes I wonder. Yeah, that's it. It's, yeah, you really don't know where the time goes, do you? But I hope you had a good day, mate. Whether it was going out or just day at home, as long as it was a good one, that's all that matters. That's all my old toys. It's my boat. Oh, the nostalgia's kicked in for him. Yeah, nostalgia's kicked in for him, definitely. Oh, yeah, there's the boat. I wonder if we're going to become an artist, like a drawing artist, rather than a pianist.
Hey, B! Dinner's ready! B!
Nice.
You hear me?
Nice and quiet, but appreciate it. Hey, sometimes quiet birthdays are the best.
No.
Oh, our drawing's getting better.
Well, ever since he got sick, all he does is make art.
Oh, we got a drawing tablet. Might need to recalibrate the blinking in a minute.
First place.
Yay! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, we're graduating to art school. In 2 short paragraphs, decide what makes you want to pursue a career in the arts. Ah, try not to blink. Yeah, we must be trying to be in art school.
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art. So don't just sit there slack, Jod. Make art.
I have. Yeah. Whoa. I didn't expect to see still life kicking in. Oh, so if you keep it there, let's go for that one.
How very wacky and fun these are. It's very zany, very kitsch. Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's I heard about it online. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Right, let's take a look at what we got now. Oh, very abstract.
There you go, Mr. Brin.
Oh, so he's trying to get me to be like a modern artist.
Feel each shape.
See, if Jemmy was watching me play this, she would have a right field day with this bit. Yeah, she'd have a right field day with this bit in the game for sure.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Brin has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
I mean, I get it, because it's like the pure shapes, but Oh, we've got it.
Stunned. The ironic
I thought it'd be a nude female drawing. Has to keep it respectful, I think, yeah.
He's flipped the discourse.
Well,
so
still life drawing. Ah, damn it. Still life drawing can be any gender.
Gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Yeah, I'll stick with that.
Benjamin! Marvelous show last week. Truly stunning. I've never been prouder. One little thing.
Where's Chloe?
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
Shall we sell out or not? Shall we sell out? It looks like we can sell out. Right. What should we do? Should we crumple the contract? Ah,
That.
crumpled it.
You've crumpled my contract. Whatever you want, kid. Sure, you got talent. Okay, that's it. Get out of my office. You know I'd call security if I thought you were actually a threat. But what are you going to do? Paint me to death?
I'm an artist.
To being a difficult artist, the best of us are. This is divine. So, now that you've grown your wings, tell me, young master, where will you fly? May I suggest somewhere abroad? This American air can be stifling.
Yeah, where's Chloe in all this? Oh no, I want to draw that.
Honey, stop. Is that Benjamin Green?
Oh my god. I think it is.
Of all places.
Lovely. Should I get another one in? There we go. I think that's a nice picture. It looks like we've got... Oh, I wonder if we've gone to Greece because we said it early in the game. Ah. Ha.
Oh, but listen to me, Benjamin. Now is the single most...
Ah! I always forget about the blink.
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm going to be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. Oh, Benny, I told you not to pick up. There's nothing you can do for me right now.
Oh, no. Oh, no, the feels are starting.
That's enough from me.
Oh, no.
You'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing
Oh, no.
my wife was most proud of. Her magnum opus, so to speak. I think you all know who I'm talking about. Go on, B. Say something.
Oh.
What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Hey, you. As you know, I talk to big, very important people every day. And there's one thing that everybody is asking me. What's going on with Benjamin Brin? And what am I supposed to say? that I
My
haven't
mum's
heard
just
from my
died,
dog
mate.
people in
Leave me
6
alone.
months. This is getting ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm starting to lose it.
Are a snake. You are a fraud. But worst of all, Benjamin, you are a
Yeah, I'm losing it. I'm losing it because of.
Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself
Oh,
breaking
that's
down
it.
again.
I've lost it.
I hope you understand.
Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time. I mean, I know she told you not to pick up the phone, but, well, I'm just so happy that you did. She just wanted you to focus on your work.
No, I want to keep it.
That's the only thing that mattered to her. What's that? What's so fascinating, son?
I want to keep it. I wonder if I'm going to start picking up piano again. Like, I'm going to feel like piano's for me again. Nice. Told you the feels were coming. I told you.
It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can see her in the paint. I can feel her.
Passing Day, inspired by the musical composition of his late mother, the composer L. Stevens. Relatively unknown in her life, Bryn lifted his mother's work out of obscurity with the creation of this piece. She is now considered to be one of the great composers of her time. Oh, Chloe's here.
It's unbelievable. I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that.
Yeah.
I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. I should have guessed it. I mean, with all those little drawings you did. Remember when you still drew my portrait even when I begged you not to?
She never forgot.
And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. She was a genius. Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something?
Hell yeah!
I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
No. No!
Would you look at that? I cannot believe my luck. You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Whoa! Well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to...
Just
fishing
realized
with
he reminds me a
different
lot like
classes of
Beetlejuice.
souls. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but... Whew, an internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey,
Speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right, here we go.
Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man.
Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
A lonely kid, I would say.
His childhood was a lonely one, growing up as a strange, quiet child in an isolated seaside town.
And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant?
Composer.
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant.
How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding? Kind of like your champion or more like a taskmaster?
Oh, it's quite tough. I'd honestly say more demanding.
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could.
Yeah, it did feel like she was trying to sort of live through us.
Neighbor girl? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or your first love? Now, be honest here.
First love, definitely.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the
definitely
next
a
day.
first love.
Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium. Right? See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick, and he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten: painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on
Sorry for being quite quiet tonight, guys, but it's just because I want to hear the dialogue in this. I didn't realize there'd be so much dialogue, but yeah.
For it wasn't until he returned
And I'm guessing you guys want to hear it as well,
home
so.
that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you scumballs! You mucky fowls!
Oh, he's off again.
All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying.
Oh, we're going in.
I hear what you're saying. I'd assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're liar birds. They're what becomes of souls who tried to lie to the gatekeeper.
Oh.
Once they try that,
they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings.
Oh, off they go.
good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one.
Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
But I want to know what happened with Chloe. Did we get the drink? Did we go out and have drinks?
You're a flea-bitten sap. You know that? Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be interesting.
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you. But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth.
We told him the truth, didn't we?
Not
we
this.
told.
Now
There's
play
the
the
cat.
C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel happy?
So he's
You know,
looking
my
for the
father
lie
once
now,
told me,
basically.
When I was about your age, the only way to fight against
This. Stay here. What did your mother hear on that phone call?
I don't want to blink. Don't want to blink. I've got to hold it. Not much longer. Move. No. Come on. Come on.
I'm getting it.
Oh, we can finally hear what happened.
Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
Of a dad died.
Oh.
I see. She knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it. Let's move.
One knee and a two.
Basically, we're discovering that.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused.
Honey, I'm worried too.
Yeah, we're discovering that obviously our mum
understand
was.
about the cat. Let's keep going.
Still not understanding.
This one. Right, hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Oh no! Oh no!
Keep your eyes open. I need to see.
Okay, I'm ready. Ah! Right, I gotta do this.
Let's try this again.
Right, okay. Go. Focus on the door. Ignore the X. Done it! Oh, thank God. Oh, no.
Those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
Right. Oh.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my
Stay here.
I never like hanging out with anyone.
I know you want to stay here, man, but we don't have the time.
So this has been a big surprise for me this year, in a lot of ways. I think I like that you let me talk. My cousin never lets me talk. My dad does, but I can tell he's not really listening.
Okay, let's move on.
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become.
I get all this. We need to move.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Let you two go.
No, I want to see what they talk about.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo. Okay?
Oh, here we go. There's another one.
Staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
I remember this one. And I blinked too quick. Okay, let's find out what they were talking about. The hell?
I need to hear what they're saying. Really try to recall it. Try closing your eyes. It might help you remember.
I mean, what's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point?
Oh, this is cool.
What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never going to get any better.
Oh,
Okay.
this is fascinating.
Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. But it's okay.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon at the top of your lungs.
What if that's why he's like a dog, like a wolf? Because it's obviously
You
a
were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're all...
Okay.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
That's when I start drawing.
Try writing with it. Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics. Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good
Ooh,
at
Ruby's
fooling
cute.
your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius. Why don't you write the story of your life so far? and then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear.
There's more to this illness thing than they're letting on, I think. Growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town. His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family... this is the story we were saying. Took a job as an accountant.
Man, this is wild. You really got into this, didn't you?
Oh, at least Chloe came to see us.
Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition,
Hey, Ant, how you doing, mate?
completely dropped the ball.
We're a good
Staying
way
up
into
all
this
night,
now, I'd
his
say.
first love,
But
and
yeah,
blowing
it's
it
had
the
the
next.
feels. I'll warn you, there's
First
been the
love?
feels.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't want to blink. But yeah, the blinking part is so interesting.
You're
Oh.
going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable.
Oh, he's got cancer, hasn't he? He's probably got lung cancer or something.
Knock, knock. You're going to be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading aloud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
Go on, let's carry on.
Can't.
Go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't.
Hey, just have a or have 16 crayons up his nose like Homer.
Don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you. Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a lonely one, growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town. I mean, I'm certainly bummed you feel that way. But what I want to know is...
Autopilot just kicks in and just gets you to... Benjamin Brin was a loser. Oh, no he wasn't. He was the worst Brin to ever live. He didn't even try to fight the disease inside him. He just laid down and died. Wait, what?
Penny! Penny! Ben! Oh God, can you hear me? Richard! Richard, get up!
Things get a bit weird on me. I wants to shut her eyes.
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one.
Oh, stuck that away. Yeah, this is very different to the memories we had at the start. Jeremy's got one of them.
Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too. I said screw you too. Yeah, man, that's all I got.
Oh, phone's ringing. Oh, it's Chloe.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know, I know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you have told me already.
You ain't wrong there,
I
Aunt.
to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are faking just so you don't have to go to school with me is actually ridiculous. I don't know if you're embarrassed about our night at the...
I'm not faking it, woman.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Wait, that's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
Okay, I'm going to have to get away from that because that's pulling at the heartstrings a bit much. Give me some drugs. It's the cat. It's the cat. He's come home. Seem to have a few more bits of equipment around me.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine. Oh, her poor fur. Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay?
Yeah, I'm eating less.
What do you mean she hasn't been over? Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
Oh, that's big. Just checking to see if there's any new bits of equipment.
You're an idiot. You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But hey, what are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you. I want to give you something, but I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
Oh, that's adorable. Wow, yeah, even like the mouse controls are so slow right now.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
It's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable. Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
Are we able to eat anymore? No, I think it's just time to go. Yeah, you're really not in the mood for eating anymore. Oh no. Down, down.
I can't breathe.
I know. It's okay, Benny, I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe. Like there's this clamp on my chest.
I know. It's okay. You can come back to me now.
You have to do something. Richard, I can't breathe. I feel like I can't breathe.
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just...
I don't know if we're gonna
not
respawn.
a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated.
know just what to tell her. Watch
Yeah, I
for
don't
her
think
now.
we're gonna respawn out this one.
I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready.
Hey, where are you going?
Don't worry. We got this. I think.
Is he called Sharon? I forgot his name. He did say it at the start. I completely forgot it. Might be Sharon. Maybe. I can't remember. It's a cat! It's the cat we've been looking after.
There she is. Wish me luck.
Do they?
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means.
Oh yeah, so they
she's ready
do.
to hear your story.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative, and the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old,
He got sick and was
Nope.
forced to stay inside
Oh,
for
name
an
your mum
entire
say it.
year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he
made up a story
of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had
It filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl.
his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten. So when
Going to go.
he was okay, because he'd already lived a great life, a full life, and he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
Oh, the metronome stopped. Oh.
She accepts. Close your eyes now, and keep them closed.
Why is he smiling like that?
He must be somewhere that he
Go on.
likes.
Oh, man. Oh. I both love and hate games like this, because, God, they hit you so hard in the feels.
I wanna be somebody. Me 2.0
But yeah, that...
for you.
Oh.
And when you meet somebody, you're gonna feel the same.
I honestly think if I wasn't streaming right now, I probably would be bawling my eyes out. Oh, yeah, like I said, I both love and hate games like that. Edith Finch was the same. When I got to the end of that, yeah, I was a little teary-eyed at the end of that, and this one, God. I really recommend it, though. Really recommend it. It's a really good game. No, I don't think it will. I don't think it'll have New Game Plus, and I don't think it'll have DLC or anything. But yeah, it's definitely one I think people need to experience. Like, the blinking bit is so fascinating. Like, there's been plenty of times during this stream that I've been like, I don't want to leave yet. But yeah, just obviously you guys who are here, obviously you've seen the game now. But yeah, it's one of those, yeah, it hits you hard. But it's very good. Very good game. It's one of those, it's more like an experience than a game, but it's definitely worth giving a go. Definitely worth a go, for sure. But yeah, yeah, like I said, if I was sat on my own, I would have been bawling my eyes out at the end of that. Like, I came very close. It was very close. So yeah. That's going to stay with me, that game. That's going to really stay with me. And I do apologise to you guys for watching when I've just been... I understand I've been very quiet. But yeah, it's one of those, it really just drew me in. So yeah. I'm honestly going to say now, it is definitely going to be on like a top list at the end of the year, for sure. In some way, shape or form. But it's mad because I've played so many good ones. Like, I thought last year was hard. This year's going to be even harder. No, it's really not the sort of game you talk over. It really is one you just have to really kind of focus on. I didn't realise it was going to be that kind of game. If I'd have known, I probably wouldn't have streamed it. But I'm glad I did, because... just play rubbish games, yeah. Just do another round of, like, plumbers don't wear ties and that, yeah? And let's get some Superman 64 in here and that. But yeah, it's definitely one of those. I really recommend it. Just kind of play it in one go, like I did. It's very easy to do. It's really not that long. It's about an hour and a half at the most. But it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it, for sure. And I would recommend as well playing it with headphones in, because when you close your eyes and you've got all the sound around you in those moments where you have to close your eyes, it really does add to it. So yeah, I would definitely recommend giving it a try. Really would. But yeah, these are all Kickstarter people. Wow. I am curious to see what the developers have done after this, if they have done anything after this, because this was released 2021, so we could be a little bit away from their next title. No, it doesn't look... Yeah, I had a quick look on their Twitter and I couldn't see anything. But I will be very curious to see what their next title is, for sure, because that was really special. Oh, they had a concept game before this. Right, okay. Ooh, I'm just thinking now, do I tell Jemmy to play it or not? I think I'm going to have to, because it's such a unique experience, but I will probably warn her. There's a lot of feels in it, so be ready for those. Because at the moment, she's playing through Thimbleweed Park at the moment, and she's at that point, she was saying to me today, she's at that point now where she was like, yep, the game's great, it's been really fun, And now it's at that point where it's just like super hard. Like at most point and click games, you get to that point where it's just really hard. So she's at that point now. But yeah. Oh, excuse me. I feel all cozy now. That's why I'm yawning. But yeah, really, really recommend it. It's one of those I really would recommend playing it with the blinking because it really adds to it. It really kind of immerses you in. But yeah, that was really good. I enjoyed that. I'll probably have a good cry later. Oh, man. I'm so glad I played that, though. And there we go. That's before your eyes, people. Right. Let's go back to full cam and start wrapping things up. Let me just close the game. So there we go, guys. Let me just check that everything's recorded fine. Let me just check this replay. Right, sorry. I'm just checking recordings. Sorry. Let me just make sure that the game recorded fine. Has it recorded? Please tell me it's recorded. Where is it? Where's my recording? Hold on, I'm gonna have to check something now. Widescreen. Right, so it's gone to D videos. Right, okay. Oh, there it is. Oh, I thought the recording hadn't done. I thought, oh no, if I want to do a video of that game, I've got to play it all again and go through all the fields again. Right, so I think that's going to be it for tonight, guys. But thank you so much for popping by tonight. I really do appreciate it. Again, apologies for being a little bit quieter than usual when playing the game. It's speedrun it, yeah. I wish I could, but yeah. But thank you so much, guys, for popping by. Really do appreciate you hanging out with me. Again, I apologize for being a bit quieter than usual, but it was one of those games where it's hard to talk over it, if you know what I mean, because there's a lot of dialogue going on and things like that. So yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. I got home in time for the last part, yeah. But yeah, really recommend that game, guys. Do check it out for yourself if you can. Like I said, if you've got a Netflix subscription, you can play it as part of your subscription. You can play on like phones and iPads. So I'm assuming it'll use the blinking mechanics on there as well, because obviously your phone's got a camera on it. And yeah, but if you do try it on, I might be curious to try it on a phone and see what it's like, because that would be really, really interesting to try. But yeah, so we'll be back again next week playing something probably a little bit more cheery than that, I hope. But I'll troll through my list and see what I've got. Like we said earlier on, guys, if you've not had the chance to check out the latest video, please do feel free to go and check it out. The link is now in the chat, so you can check it out for yourself. It's just about games that I'm looking forward to playing this year, so a nice and simple and straightforward one. But once again, guys, thank you so much for popping by. Again, thank you for hanging out. Apologies for being quiet, but it's one of those games, it's hard to talk over it. Edith Finch bath. Oh, don't. That bit was so difficult to go through, so I'm not doing that again. But yes, so thank you once again, guys. Apologies again for last week's cancellation, but yeah, I'm glad I got to do this when I was full of beans, and then you can just watch me just slump. But thank you once again, guys. Take care, have a fantastic weekend, and hopefully I will see you again next week for another live quest. I'll see you again.